Hey everybody, hopefully you're having a great day, morning, whenever this gets released. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. If you like making tons of money, click subscribe, give me the thumbs up. This is the channel for you. We are a community here and we crush it as a community. So today I'm going to go over uranium and oil market updates. I do see some opportunities here. So I want to make sure this gets to you guys's, I'd say into your guys' brain. You see this, so you know what I'm seeing. So uranium and oil here. So I'm going to jump right into charting. This is technical charting. Standard uranium looks great right here. Right here, right now, we've got the break. This is a downtrend breakout. It pulls back, and I like buying on these pullbacks. It looks pretty good down here. I like it right here at 0.17. Next gen. This is some things to think about here. We've got a nice big up day, and then see the small little pullback? The momentum is to the upside. Now, this could pull back a little bit more, and I think what's happening is we're gonna have a little kind of channel coming down, and it's just gonna contract kind of nicely in here, kind of come out here, and then move on up. But it looks very bullish. The buyers are in control, and the sellers are kind of just leaking out. Now, here's Canalaska uranium. I did this in the morning, so I didn't have much time today. Coming on up, and the pullback is really just going sideways. This is strength. Strong like bull. Maybe we got a bull cheetah mated together here because their cheetah speed's higher with bull strength when it tries to pull back. So this looks pretty good. Blue Sky Uranium, this looks really good. I would be very interested in this company. If you like it, I would be cost averaging in. It looks fantastic on a long-term basis here. UU, again, remember, when we look at these things, we're looking for momentum in the sides of the candlesticks. These big candlestick up days, it just boom, 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 straight up, and then it's a fight, but the pullback, the sellers have nothing. They have absolutely nothing in this pullback. This is all they got. We went up to about 450, and we're pulling back to 380. We've got a nice big move up here, and then we've got this little pullback. I would be a buyer. Be a buyer. Cost average in. It looks fantastic. UR Energy, same thing. Big up day, and then the small little pullback. Signature move of a continuation pattern. Get the companies you guys like. Be confident in your picks. These uranium companies are absolutely fire sale cheap. Bannerman, very strong uptrend here. We do have a little bit of a pullback. I don't know what this finished at. It might have finished a little bit lower. But still, we're putting in this kind of triangle pattern. It may take a little bit longer going to the sideways move. But the sellers have been muted by the buyers. The buyers, they just step in and buy it. The pullback is not very much. So I think, continue to cost average in little by little. And I think you guys will be rewarded very heavily, a year from now. Absolute strength in these charts. This is baseload energy, looking great, big update, and then see this pullback, how it just kind of leaks out. This is going to go higher very soon. Pure Point Uranium, hopefully it ended the day like this, but it's looking fantastic. If this wicks on the bottom like this, I think we're going to continue either sideways or on up. Goviax Uranium, I think it actually came up a little bit because I did this pretty early. Still looking great, still in an uptrend. And even if it comes back a little bit, it's no big deal. Remember, cost average in and get your share. Deep Yellow, down a little bit, not a big deal. Again, we're super cheap in all these. So we could still see a little bit more of a pullback, but it's not going to be anything, I think, drastic. Encore Energy looking pretty good. We've got these big bullish engulfings all back here. And then we went sideways. I think this is primed to go on up. I would be buying for sure Encore Energy right here. I like it. I cost averaged in. I think it looks fantastic. Appia Energy, that Appia looks great. If you don't own it, look at it. It's up to you. We've got a little cup and handle pattern. And then we've got a massive cup and handle here. When this thing goes, it's going to keep running. This is a cheetah. This is a cheetah being born right here. It's a cheetah that stopped, and then the little cheetah was born, and now the little cheetah is going to run. So it's going to look very good. Now I'm going to switch gears into oil here. Oil, we've got this uptrend line here, and oil kind of pulled back and we hit it. We've got the momentum coming to the upside. I'm going to show you some companies. The companies look fantastic here. So we've got Reconnaissance Energy. This is a pullback. But see this big move up with the big candlesticks, and then see the down kind of just contract down here? I think eventually we're going to see a turn very soon in Reconnaissance Energy. And if you like it, up to you what you want to do. Contango, I did this a little bit earlier in the day. I think it's a good time to just nibble on these things. I think it looks great because remember, there's a large, big old multi-year, maybe even a decade-long chart pattern coming down that this bumped its head on, and then it came back down. And I think it's going to rest for a little bit. You might see some sideways action. And this is the time I like to, add a little bit in, and then we'll see this. It'll try to break this big downtrend line to the upside. I didn't draw it in here, but it's right here. It's a big old trend line. Next, FANG, bullish engulfing. This was a bullish engulfing here, went sideways, bullish engulfing. This thing could go substantially higher. You've got two bullish engulfing patterns right in a row. Like this thing is getting lined up by the buyers to just absolutely crush it. Tetra Technologies, same thing. Notice the big moves up and then the small pullback. See that? And then we've got a bullish engulfing. It's like, ooh, baby, this is looking good. We got the 50-day cross and the 200-day. This is looking fantastic. And I think Tetra Technologies has a very large chart pattern that this is also about to try to break. Oh man, this looks fantastic. SM Energy, I think it actually ended up the day a bit more than this. We got a bullish engulfing. It's ready to roll to the upside. Looks fantastic. Centennial Development, I did this early in the day. I was buying the living hell out of it when it was coming up, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I actually think it ended way higher than this, but I bought the hell out of it right here. Remember, we have a large chart pattern it broke coming right through here, and we pulled up and just pulled back a little, and this thing's going to run. It's going to be cheetah on roids, hopefully. So I'm very bullish on the oil sector, very much. And Gran Tierra Energy, remember the big pull-up, big candlesticks coming up, and then the sideways move, characteristic of a continuation pattern to the upside. Now, is this going to go sideways a little bit longer? Can't tell you, but this is going to the upside eventually. Look at TEL. I actually think it was more than this. I think it was up 22 or ended at 22% up. Remember, I talked about the vacuum higher here. Once it broke here, it's going to vacuum up. It's like, it's just, you just keep on going up to about $5 to $7. I'm not sure the exact price, but this is looking fantastic. Southern Copper. Okay, we're switching gears into copper here. A couple of things I want to talk about with copper. Bullish engulfing, look what ensued. This big move. And notice how it's big up days and the small pullback down days. Bullish engulfing, moving up. Bullish engulfing, moving up. Bullish engulfing today. What do you think this is going to do? Going on up. Going on up. Now, Trilogy Metals, I was doing this earlier in the day, and I bought the living hell out of it. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This is a weekly chart. No, this is a daily. Coming down, and it broke to the upside right here. I love this right here. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. TMQ, I love it. Looking in at TMQ. Look at this, guys. Come on. This is a weekly chart. This is a daily chart. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God, it looks so good. God, I loaded up on this thing. So I think it ended up more than 2.5% because I was doing it when I was buying. I was like, oh, this looks so good. Look at this flag pattern. Big up day, sideways movement. Big up day, sideways movement. See this pattern? Oh, man, this is just going to keep going. It's going to rock. It's going to rock. So this is looking good. If you like copper, TMQ looks excellent from a charting perspective. And we've got TGB here, Taseko Mines. We've got this big chart pattern here. Man, if this thing breaks, this is going to, look at that, 2010 to 2021. This is a decade-long pattern. When these decade-long patterns break, they are going to move. They are going to move substantially. So what I am extremely excited about all this, guys. This is great. We've got I don't even know what a group of cheetahs looks like, but this is a group of cheetahs. I don't, like a flock of geese. I don't know what a group of cheetahs is called. If you know what that is, put it in the comment section. I don't know what that is, but I just showed you a group of cheetahs. They're all getting ready to go. Copper's looking great. Oil, all of the producing companies, their chart patterns look fantastic to move to the upside. And remember, this doesn't mean that the next day that it'll necessarily go up or down. What it means is that a new uptrend is about to come. And we're seeing it across the breadth of the sector. We're seeing it in copper, we're seeing it in oil, we're seeing it in uranium. It's coming. It's coming, and we're going to see another move higher very soon, I think. So I'm very excited. I think gold and silver are firming up too. So I think it's all kind of lining up in a row. Whether it happens next week or the week after, it's coming. These ducks are all aligning. The chart patterns are all right there. And when these things break, ooh, this is going to be good for everyone's portfolio. And I hope you guys have strategies in place. I hope you have companies that you're cost averaging into. And I hope you have a plan. And you better hold on, because I don't want you guys trading in and out. Hold on, ride this thing higher. If you guys like this content, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave comments. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.